Hey guys, I'm Ray Shadow Legends with another champion guy, this time on the lovely Queen Eva after her buff. Shout out to some of you guys coming at me with the champion guide requests on a daily basis. I appreciate you guys. Little Eon, can you do a Queen Eva guide? Because I got her along with Vermin Lord and I don't know what to do with her. Zan, Angelo, Marijan, Ashley pulled Queen Eva before the event. Please make a guide on her. Roshkar the Tower, Roshkar, what's up, man? Love that you're a viewer of the channel here. We have Hunter Dragon, we have Hunter Dragon, we have Haunter Dragon, Haunter Dragon, Haunter Dragon. It's your lucky day, man. It's your lucky day. Little Leon, a shout out to all of you guys coming at me with the champion guide requests. Let's go ahead and take a look at Queen Eva after the buff. All right, guys, so Queen Eva is a Dark Elf, Spirit Affinity, Legendary Attack-based nuker. She has almost 1,700 base attack. That is exceptionally high. We love to see it. Her HP is below average. Her defense is way below average. Her speed is about average. On the A1, Cauterize attacks one enemy, 100% chance to place a 100% heal reduction and a block buffs. Debuff for 2 turns. Extra 15% chance to inflict a critical hit is on every ability, so I won't read it every time. Really nice A1, right? 100% chance to place 100% heal reduction and block buffs, but for 2 turns, a very, very nice A1, especially against, Force Affinity, where you have a higher chance of landing those debuffs. There's a lot of Force Affinity in the meta right now as well. On her A2, Ancient Curse, 3-turn cooldown when booked, attacks one enemy 2 times, ignores 50% of the target's defense, blocks Revive as well. One of the best block Revive abilities in the game because of that 50% ignore defense, and it's a double hitter on top of that. On the A3, Energy Drain, 4-turn cooldown, attacks all enemies, decrease the turn meter by 20%, resets the cooldown of all of this champion's skills if the target is killed, 15% extra crit as well. So decreased turn meter now on the AoE, resets not just the cooldown of Energy Drain, but also of the Ancient Curse should you kill an enemy. Really, really nice ability there. It's still one of the better campaign farming abilities in the game because you're going to reset it every single time that you use the ability. Crit rate in all battles by 19% as well. So really you get a 29% extra crit rate built in, so to speak. So you really only have to get to 71% if you want to run her as an aura lead as well. However, I would not recommend that. I'd rather go with a speed aura lead or, accuracy, resist, or attack, of course. So let me show you how I have her built today. I did not take full advantage, shame on me, of that extra crit rate. I think I have her at around 80%, but let's go ahead and take a look at the build. Ideally, you would take advantage of the extra 15% crit rate, kind of like the Heartseeker ability on Cold Heart, the 30% extra, and only build to 85% total, and then just stack on more attack and crit damage in lieu of that extra crit rate that's not needed. Either way, though, I wouldn't stress out about trying to get on the money there. All right, so here she is, guys. We do have her 5-star Awakened as well, which is really nice, not empowered. She has Lethal and Cruel on. This is really important. I really highly recommend you think about Merciless, Lethal, Savage, plus Cruel, if possible, right? That would be the best way to build her because, or you can go a little unorthodox and Stone Skin or something like that for the arena. But the reason this is so nasty is because we already have the 50% built-in ignore defense on that A2 ability with the block Revive. So with Lethal and Cruel, we're guaranteed at least an 80% ignore defense on that block Revive ability. It's very, very strong. If we get Helm Smasher on top of that, 100% ignore defense, 105 to be exact. A little overkill there. But we get the extra attack as well, which again scales very well on this champion. That's another reason why Cruel is going to be the preferred set. So we're going to stagger from 80% ignore defense guaranteed to 100 plus. All right, so what do we have on her for accessories and gear here? We have attack on the banner. We have crit damage on the amulet. We have attack on the ring as well. We have speed on the boots. You can go attack percentage instead if you'd like. Obviously, you can have some nasty pairings with her and like Shuzen, the Valorous, if you're lucky enough to have her, and with a slower build on Queen Eva. But I digress. We have attack percentage on the chest, and we have crit damage on the gauntlets. Not some of my best gear here, obviously, guys, but it's still the right stats and still going to be great. Actually, I do want to go ahead, though. We may as well... yeah, I'm just going to use a 1-star glyph on that speed, and I am going to go ahead and use my lowest accuracy glyph, but just to stack up a little bit more on her. Stat priorities, obviously, on Queen Eva. I should mention, don't be afraid to go accuracy on the banner if you'd like. I'm going to try to min-max my damage here. 6,100 as a base attack or as a final attack, excuse me, is very good considering we don't have her an attack percentage on the boots. That's because of how well that number scales, but even more of a reason, especially if you're in the end game, to entertain the idea of attack percentage on those boots, because that would get her up to close to 8,000, right, on the attack. It's very, very high. We have 96 and 298. We don't need to be at 100 on this champion. And then we have the speed and the accuracy. Stat priorities are going to be crit rate to 85 at minimum, and then crit damage, attack, right? And then after that, obviously speed and accuracy, right? Kind of a tough champion to build because we kind of want everything. However, if you're only using her as a campaign farmer, you don't need to worry about really any of that stuff, right? All you need to worry about is 85% crit rate and as much attack as you can get on her, and the rest will be easy for you guys. If you're early game with Queen Eva and you want to use her as maybe your first attempt at really farming, on 12-3 Brutal, which is the best place to farm in campaign, in that case, put attack percentage on her boots. Even if you're early game, right? That's going to allow you to get that damage. She only needs to be faster than, I think, 103 speed, 102 speed. Whatever Lord Shazar is, he's the fastest champion on 12-3 Brutal in campaign. Either way, we do like accuracy on her, though. Not just because of the A1. If it was just the A1, yeah, you could take it or leave it. You'd like some accuracy. But it's that turn meter reduction as well. We really want to take advantage of that. We don't want to leave it off the table. So I do have Soul Reap on her. I'm moving away from Soul Reap on a lot of my champions lately. Depending on where I am, I really love Cruelty. I really love Crushing Rend. I kind of like to have a Cruelty and a Crushing Rend on each team, specifically Cruelty, so I can ignore or I can decrease the target's defense, right? However, on Queen Eva, I'm totally cool with Soul Reap as well. Just keep in mind, on Soul Reap, enemies killed by this skill cannot be revived. Meaning, if the Reaper comes in and kills an enemy, under the HP threshold, I think it's 14%, right? At 5, is that what it is? Yeah, 14%. It will not block revival, okay? The Soul Reaper won't. She has to kill it with this skill, Ancient Curse. All right, let's move into the Masteries. I actually haven't messed around with the Masteries on her since, years ago, but this all looks okay, I have it really as a campaign build. Whirlwind of Death, increased speed by 6 for each enemy killed by this champion. It's good for wave content. Cycle of Violence, 30% chance of decreasing the cooldown of a random skill by 1 turn if the damage inflicted by the skill exceeds 30% of the target's max HP. It's a bit redundant on Queen Eva because she already has the skill reset on the A3. However, it still can, you can still get this reset off of the A2 ability. Nothing wrong with going Life Drinker and Heart of Glory as well. Most importantly, we do want to end with Helm Smasher on Queen Eva. I think that's definitely going to be the way to go. I went down support tree, picked up a little bit extra accuracy, and I ended on Master Hexer as well. All right, guys, let's go ahead and go into battle, man. I want to go right into arena. I hope you guys don't mind. So here we go into the arena. Where am I right now? I'm not super high, but we'll go against good teams. Let's get a clean slate here. What do we have? I guess this would be the toughest team so far. So I'm going to start out using her on a speed team, guys. We have her on we have basically any lockout champion will do. We have Crixia, obviously a Warlord, Yumeko are going to be great, or you can go with a Basher or Elika. Let's test out the A3 first. Energy Drain, whoof. I mean, fairly squishy team, but that was some nice damage, right? Let's go against, and none of these teams look super, well, this is kind of a little bit of a tanky team, but it's not really meta. Let's give it a shot, though. I'll do a quick campaign farm after this for you guys as well. But I think I just want to test out her damage. Honestly, I have not played around with her much at all since the buff, but I've gone against her. Again, let's just try the energy drain. Man. Jeez. Forget the A2. We're just smoking fools with the energy drain, huh? All right, let's do it again. This is great. All right. Lockout. And we're going against pretty squishy teams, though. I do feel like we need to go against some tankier squads because, I mean, sure, it's nice. It's nice damage. Wow. I love that she can just blast through Harima, too, because of the affinity. But let's just keep it going here. Let's just keep it going. We'll do like, you know, I don't know, 5 battles or something. I just want to test out. We've only tested out her A3. That's all we've needed so far, right? It's nice, though, because you can get around Stone Skin. You can get around UDK. I mean, here again, we have an embarrassment of riches here. Let's go against Marichka. Whoa, 134K. Easy, man, easy. And the cool thing is what we can do here is we can come back around, right? And I have to be careful of Mithrala here, but we can come back around and use her A3 and immediately kill somebody and reset the A2. We don't need it here, but we could hypothetically do that. Let's keep it going, though. Man, this team feels like even Helikath felt very like light on the HP. Let's refresh and try to find a. Okay, well, this is okay, here we go. Well, this is a super tanky team. Let's try this team out. They got like Necret, UDK, Mortu, and Pythion. All right, so everybody's got Stone Skin. Let's see if we can remove any. We do. So who do we want to pop off here? Well, the question is, this is going to be this is going to be a great test for her, right? Can we kill, maybe I'm getting too ambitious here. But can we have 2 shots. If I target Mortu, can we kill Mortu and UDK in 1 shot and block revive on both of them? Let's see. Oh! Dude, that's nasty, man. That's a lot of damage right there. That is nasty. That was crazy. I love that. All right, now we just gotta wait for the Stone Skins, but I guess that's what this team is kind of lacking as a buff remover, other than, you know, our opening move there with Crixia. But man, oh man, can we reduce that? No. Okay, let's go after Necret. Boom, 107K. That was the 105% ignore defense right there on Necret. Man, oh man, that's some nice. You can see why. It's not just me trying to hype her up or anything like that. I think I already mentioned this, but who cares? I'll mention it again. Is she's being used at the tippity top, you know, like top players are switching over to her. Okay, this is a really nice team because very high player power. They got a UDK too, though. Can we do it again? All right, let's try it out here. All right, so we go in and get a little turn meter action, get a little bit of debuff action. Yeah, this time, again, this is beautiful. I don't know if we'll kill UDK, but we can block revive on Sun Wu. Boom. Don't have to deal with Sun Wukong the entire battle. That's beautiful. Let's come in here again. I shouldn't have A2'd there, but it's not that big of a deal. Let's try to block active skills on Harima. Resist. Let's come in and cleanse the decrease attack off of her. Obviously, the perfect setup is going to be, you know, increase attack first and foremost. Take advantage of that. Let's try to pop this off. Oh, energy drain, reset cooldown. Everybody's dead with the A2 again. Not really, but close. Let's pop off the reviver. There we go. Nice. Oh, man, dude. I am cooking with fire here. Queen Eva, she's really impressive, you know? She's really impressive. All right, let's go. Let's keep it going. And I'll show you just a quick little campaign for Queen Eva, but I think, you know what? I kind of want to do one more. What team should we face? I'm having too much fun. What team do you think is the most formidable? This one, probably? All right. One more arena battle. Then we'll do a quick little campaign on her as well. Her multipliers are a 4 on energy drain. A 2.8 times 2 hitter with 100% ignore defense is incredibly hard on the A2. A 3.2 attack on the A1. 5 out of 5 in arena. Silver 4, she's being used not a ton. Gold 1, ooh, like double or 3 times the usage rate in gold 1. Gold 2, see? You can see the end game whales are starting to pick up on how good she is. She's even being banned a little bit, which is pretty crazy. So yeah, really good in the arena. Outside of that, Spider, she kills the spiderlings, gets resets, energy drain, right? Dragon, Ice Golem, Doom Tower, Waves, Hydra, Clan Boss, a 4 out of 5. It's pretty high grading for her, but Arena, a 5 out of 5. She's a great arena nuker now. All right, let's go again here. Polymorph, I love you. All right, so UDK is alive, but we can still snipe away Sun Wukong. Isn't that nice to be able to snipe away Sun Wu? I love it. All right, let's go in and, well, it can just be cleansed. So let's metamorph. Let's A2 here. That's going to make sure that we turn meter increase on Arbiter. Let's try to decrease the duration if we can. Got to resist, unfortunately. I'm worried about this fella right here, but let's see what we can do. We'll get a heal on Eva on Arbiter's next turn, but will he go first? Nope. Get a nice little heal there. Not going to be enough for Taurus, but... okay. So here we go. Can we one-shot Taurus the Fierce? I know we can one-shot What's-Her-Face, but let's try it. Ooh! Hey, it was... Soul Reap really benefited us there. They don't have a Reviver, so it's game over. There it is. Man, that's only one shot against Taurus, right? That's, again, see how good she is at evading UDK? She can pop him off like we did if he doesn't have Stone Skin, like we did with Mortu. Or we can just say, hey, who cares? Who needs him? Pop off Taurus, top off Sun Wukong. We got it, you know? It's going to probably take us about a year to kill UDK here, now that everybody's dead. All we need to do is get back to the revive of Arbiter, though, so it shouldn't be too long. She'll revive right here. And then get an extra turn, get a heal down, and Queen Eva will A2, or is it Energy Drain? I'm not sure what she has up right now. I lost track due to her untimely death. All right, Energy Drain it is. Ooh, so close, man. This is a tanky UDK over here. High resist tanky UDK as well. All right, guys, let's go really quickly show you a little bit of campaign. 12-3 Brutal. And, you know, it's going to be pretty easy. Queen Eva, throw in some pretend food. Who we got? Boom. There we go. And then she just, again, because it resets on the energy drain, it's nice and easy. Boom, boom, and boom. All right. Pretty fast. 7 seconds, 5 seconds with Fellhound. Keep in mind, if you play around with your settings, you know, depending on what device you're using or whatever, how much, you know, RAM and memory or whatever the heck your PC has, you can speed up those times a little bit as well. I just want to mess around a little bit here in Spider's Den. Do you think she can? I don't know about this build. In a tankier build, probably. But do you guys think she can solo like low stages of Spider? Let's see. She's going to keep energy draining every time. This might be too low of a stage. Let's see. Boom. And then boom. Yeah, she's just going to keep energy draining. As long as there's spiders, yeah, as long as there's spiders to die, she's going to keep energy draining them and every single time, right? That's pretty fun. It's somewhat satisfying to watch here. Could do some Queen Eva spider solo ASMR here. Obviously, that's not going to be her #1 use case, but you can see how even on a full spider team in progression or something like that, she can just keep going again and again and again with the energy drain and be a very competent spider nuker, especially in progression. Guys, there it is, the Queen Eva guide. What a champ, huh? Very, very formidable after her buff. Keep the champion guide requests coming in the comments below, guys. Much love. And as always, take care, guys.